too much. I lie. I lie. Don't mix me. Don't mix me. It's serious. It's serious. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Hello, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Hello. Welcome to the one and only talk show that everybody loves to talk about. Chill and Spill. How is everybody doing? We are in blazing... Hang on a minute before I get into it, because I'm getting gassed. I'm your host, Nubian, and to my right is my co-host, Zuz.
Hey, y'all.
I'm excited because it is hot in the UK.
Sorry.
It's like I'm not supposed to say that or something. It's something just fly right down my throat just now, you know. It is hot in the UK, people, and it's not officially summer. I think it's officially summer about 2 days ago. It was officially summer. And it is blazing hot over here, people. Trust and believe. How is everybody doing, man? Zuz, how are you doing? How has your week been?
I feel that's a good question. I'm acting like I don't get asked that every week. But yeah, no, it's good. It's been a good week, actually. It's actually been a good week.
Oh.
Yes, it's been a good week. I've had lots of fun. And may it continue.
Well, that's what I love to hear. Come on now. How has my week been? Well, my week has been pretty challenging, actually.
Really?
Yeah, only for pain-wise. You know, got some strange pain going on my foot. But other than that, there's nothing that painkillers can't get rid of. You know what I mean? Just
Good
take
old painkillers.
Good old painkillers. But other than that, I've been good. I mean, come on. Once the weather is nice, you know, the barbecue grill is coming out. Okay? Food on there, on tap, because it's hot. But then after a while, you get bored. So you can't have too much barbecue food. But I am good nevertheless. Apologies for those that was expecting the show last week and didn't get no show.
It was Father's Day, no?
It was Father's Day.
It was Father's Day.
And it was Father's Day worldwide, it looked like.
Yeah, because I feel like Mother's Day is a bit different, isn't it?
Mother's Day is different, but Father's Day, it's in the Caribbean, in the US, the UK. That's as far as I know. I'm not going to say all the other countries. Those are the ones that I know about. So it was Father's Day last Friday, and I hope all you fathers got spoilt.
As you should.
As you should. I don't know what it is, but every year it seems to become more and more noticed, not more than Mother's Day, because before Mother's Day used to be more of a thing, more than Father's Day. But now I feel like as the time's going on, the fathers are being more noticed, you know,
as they should, though.
And I'm loving it.
Especially the great fathers out there. I mean,
there's so much great fathers that don't get enough acknowledgement.
Yes.
And it's annoying.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot of good fathers that sacrifice just as much as the women sacrifice for their children. Yeah, and make sure their children don't want for nothing.
Absolutely not. You know what? Big up you.
Big up all them fathers there.
Big up them fathers them there, okay?
Yeah.
Big up you.
And big up those fathers that read their children stories at night.
We love them fathers. Hi, Faja.
And you know what as well? Big up the uncles them as well.
No, big up the uncles them.
Yeah?
You got the father figures.
The father figures.
No, man.
Because sometimes the father wasn't there and the uncles them used to just step up.
Okay. Come
Yeah.
on through.
I'm telling you. And the thing is, you're not getting no book, you know. You're getting the at the top of your head story, which is always better than the book sometimes.
Do you know what? Yeah.
Because you have to visualize whatever they're saying. You have to visualize it.
No, that reminds me of when I was young and my uncle telling us a story, and it was just you just knew that it was a made up story because it he never had a book, but yet still he was making up the story, and the story was always so interesting. I'm just like, oh my god, what happens next? And he's like, to be continued next time you go to bed, and it's just like, oh, I don't want to go to bed.
Exactly. I want to hear the rest of the story.
Oh god.
Exactly. So big up all the uncles, them, and you know the cousins and all the male figures that take over if the father is not about. So big up all the men out there. You know, you are not in the shadows anymore.
Oh god.
Yeah, you are at the forefront, as you should be. So big up all the fathers out there, man, and big up all the fathers that have passed on.
Yes.
You know, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
to those fathers there and granddads and all these things. But yes, back to the show. This is the place where you can talk about all what's on your chest. We don't leave nothing unturned. This is not a place where you sweep things under the carpet and let's try and forget about it. Oh no.
It's time to release.
This is the place where we talk about things you don't want to talk about. And actually, this place right here, Chill and Spill, is a place where sometimes you don't know how to bring up a situation.
I like that, Nubian.
Yes,
It's
you
so
don't know
true.
how to bring it up without talking about it. If you're watching Chill and Spill, we might help you with that. You know, you might have a situation, you say, you know what? Thanks, girls. And guys, thank you very much, people, for helping me out with this situation right here because I didn't know how to start it.
Exactly.
Yeah? And you'll get a lot of things off your chest. There's nothing worse, you know, than keeping things on your chest because it makes you ill.
And you know what? I didn't even think about it in that kind of way. But it's so true.
Yeah.
There's so many times that we've had topics that we've spoken about, and it's just like, hold on a second. I felt like I needed to say that last week, and you're saying it now. Oh my gosh. My prayers have been answered.
There you go. And this is what we're here for. Welcome aboard, Faye. Welcome aboard all
Faye.
our viewers. Big up all the our viewers that tune in and look forward to the show each and every week. Big up all the new viewers also that haven't been here before. Welcome aboard.
Welcome.
I want to big up all our platforms also. Big up Bigo, Kick, Facebook, TikTok, Mixcloud, and last but not least, GMPC Radio Live.
Hey.
Big up all the DJs on there. Big up General for playing over the weekend. Rooster. Obviously, we have to big up Sir Benson for Friday night. R.I.P. Leroy Gibbons. R.I.P. We paid tribute to him throughout the weekend through music, and it was such a wonderful thing. And there's so much music that you don't even realize artists sing. Some you think to yourself, I know that song, but you don't know the artist.
Yeah.
There's
Plenty time.
so many songs that he has sung, some real classics that will never ever die. So R.I.P. and condolences to his family and his friends. So yeah,
Big up Chimouch.
Chimouch,
Love Doctor.
Love Doctor.
Okay.
Big up Mark,
Father Mango.
Ecstatic,
Okay.
Shaun,
Shaun.
Abraham, Father Mango.
I said Father Mango.
We'll
but
say it again.
Big him up again.
Who else have we forgotten?
I think that's it.
We said Sir Benson and we said General.
And we said Rooster.
And we said
Mark.
Rooster and we said Mark.
Yes.
If we've missed you out, we apologise, but I don't think we have.
Yes.
Big yourselves up each and every time. Oh, there he is.
There's the Love Doctor.
Big up yourself, Love Doctor.
The Love Doctor.
Please do not forget we have a live studio number if you would like to call in live and air your views. The studio number is 07903 129
265.
And I will say it again, even though it's running across the screen, we'll say it again for you. That's 07903 129
265.
And that phone call is via WhatsApp, please. Yeah, you can get through to us live and direct. And do remember, this is a live show, you know, so anything can happen.
Literally. And it's all happened before. So.
It's all happened. I'm sure you've seen it. Those that know, you know. If you know, you know. Okay? All right. Without further ado, let's get into the hot topic. I wonder what the hot topic is tonight.
Every week.
No, sir.
Every week. What is the hot topic tonight? The hot topic tonight is, are you really family?
Ooh.
Are you really family?
Ooh. Let's
That's
get
what I want to
into it.
know. Are you really family? Even though you call yourselves family, are you really family?
Oh.
Let's get into it.
Oh my gosh, I'm glitching. I'm glitching.
Let me tell you something.
The breathing for me.
I have to take a long, hard, deep breath for this one because you know what? You have to think to yourself, some of my friends are closer to me than my own family members. I feel like we've touched on some of these topics before, you know, but in different ways.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah?
100%.
Family. I don't know, boy.
I mean, what does it really mean? At this point, I'm not gonna lie. What does it
You know, you have to
really
think before you speak.
mean? Because, like, I feel like family means different things to different people, different individuals. Do you get what I'm saying? To me, it means, you know, togetherness, like, you know, sharing,
Sharing and caring.
making memories, having each other's backs. But there have been moments where I'm like, family who what? Family where? What? Their family? Treating me like this? Oh, hell
yeah.
no.
Oh, yeah. There's too many occasions for this one. I'm telling you that now. Oh, yes. Happy heavenly birthday to Grandma.
Yep. It's her birthday tomorrow. Happy heavenly birthday.
Happy heavenly birthday, Grandma.
Tomorrow, and celebrating the BBQ today. So big up the
big up.
Fraser family.
Big up each and every time. Great family. What's Love Doctor saying there?
Listen, DJ Jackie, behave yourself. I'm not saying no more. Big up Paul.
Paul!
Paul did there.
Big yourself up, Paul. You know what? Big yourself up each and every time. And
Yeah.
happy belated Father's Day.
Yes, because he tunes in every week. But Paul says, the amount of times where I've been in need, you would think that my family would be the first people to support me. But how wrong was I?
Wow.
Wow, so that's a bit of a deep one. Look at me stuttering. That's a bit of a deep one. It's true though. How many times have you felt like you're going through something, whether it's a traumatic experience or you're just experiencing something, or you're going through some sort of challenge, and I feel like society's thinking, or even maybe your thinking, is that, you know, your family's gonna have your back, but really and truly, they might not have your back. You might be more inclined to explain things to your friends than your family members. Do you get what I'm saying? So just like Paul said, he was going through like a hard time, and he felt that his family would be the first people to support him, and they weren't. That's
Exactly.
mad crazy. Oh, Lady Christine.
Welcome aboard, Lady
Hi,
Christine.
Lady Christine.
Excuse the little person that came into the camera just now.
Oh my gosh, Lady Christine, the hot topic is, are you really family? Lady Christine, boy, you might have some things to say about this topic today.
Yeah, because the thing is, when you're supposed to be there, you're not there.
Aye.
You know, when you're supposed to be supportive, that's the next thing.
And then,
That word supportive,
I feel like that's an annoying word for me right now. Support. Support.
where is the support when it's needed?
It's not
Do you
there.
understand? When you want something, you want it like this.
Ugh.
This is very annoying. That is very annoying. Yeah? When you want something, you want it click of your fingers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah? No long thing. Looking at your watch and everything. What's going on? And when it's time for the other way round, you know, there's crickets.
And I don't mean to laugh because it's so true. It's so true. I feel like,
Because some people feel like you're strong enough, you know, as well.
yes.
Some people feel like you're they can handle it.
Yes.
They don't need no support. What support? They're all right, man.
It's the assumptions for me, because I feel like, especially when you're in like a big family, you feel like, oh yeah, no, they'll be cool. They can speak to their mom, or they can speak to their brothers and sisters, or they can speak to whoever that they may be close to in the family. But really and truly, that person is struggling.
Exactly.
And you have never thought to yourself, let me actually sit down and ask, is this person okay? Not just say it in passing, oh, you're right, yeah, I'm cool. No, actually check in to see if that person is okay.
Right. Mental
bit
health is
deep.
serious, you know. Mental
Health is deep.
people be going through mental health and you wouldn't even know because you don't business.
Yeah,
All you care about is yourself.
yeah. It's a bit
You
deep.
know, there's so many family members like that. They're so self-centered.
Oh my God. And especially when, you know, like I don't want to get deep into it, but this is what the podcast is for. We're getting deep. Let me tell you what Michelle says first. Big up Michelle.
Big up yourself,
Hi
Michelle.
Michelle.
Hi, welcome to Chill and Spill.
Michelle says, I have a big family and I love them to bits. But when we had a death in the family, I realized that a lot of them were selfish and don't really have my back.
You see what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying?
Too many of that.
It's ridiculous. You really know who is who when you go through something traumatic in a family.
Yes.
When something traumatic happens, or there's a loss, or do you get
Major accident.
Major
and it could be
accident.
anything. It doesn't have to be necessarily death. It could be you've had a major accident and that's the time. Or if you're ill, you know what? When you're ill, it could just be flu. It doesn't have to be a major illness, you know. It could just be flu, you're mash up, can't move, whatever. Let's sit back and wait and see what happens.
Well, you know what? While I'm waiting, my eyes have dried and crusted over because that's how long I'm waiting for my family members to check in on me. It's that deep. Like, literally, like, it's not even a joke.
Yeah.
To get, you
It's
know,
true.
like, and the thing is, what's annoying is you go to the family functions and everyone's hyping like, yeah, family.
It's all about family.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you're ill now, there's no one there. or just say that you're going through some financial issues.
Yeah.
Because see, finance and family, double F. Yeah. Finance and family, that's also a deep one.
Oh, yeah.
If you're going through some financial difficulties, please tell me what family members are reaching out.
Exactly.
My eye is dry and crusted over.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I'm waiting.
It's so true, you know.
It's a bit deep.
The finance, everybody wants to listen, but don't want to help.
What's worse is that if you're the person that gives the finances when they're in trouble,
Yeah.
when you're the giving one, when you're the, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's actually mad because you think to yourself, wait, I actually can't rely on anyone, and that's very sad for someone to think that they can't rely on family. They're supposed to
Exactly.
be able to rely on family.
That's right. You know, this is why the topic is so serious. Are you really family?
We've got an anonymous person that has messaged in. They would like to remain anonymous, obviously. They say, both my immediate family and my extended family are just not close. Growing up, it seemed like everyone was close outside of my immediate family. But as I got older, I saw that those relationships were actually quite superficial. People don't actually even like each other, and there doesn't seem to be any depth of caring. I was always the one running around to spend quality time with everyone and getting people together. Now I've stepped back because I've got no contact with my mother and 2 other relatives. There's just nothing there. Family isn't about just seeing each other once a year at holidays. It's about the day-to-day, the important stuff, the real care and concern. Mine just doesn't have it.
I'm so sorry, Anonymous.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Anonymous, because that sounds, you know, these are the things that make you feel like you're alone.
No, sir.
Do you know what I mean?
Serious. This serious.
These are the things that make you feel like, you know what, I'm out here on my own.
I feel like that's the worst feeling as well. I'm not gonna lie. Like, loneliness is a bit deep. Like, I wouldn't wish loneliness on anyone. So for you to feel alone, especially if she's saying that she's got like quite a big family, an extended family, or a family outside of her immediate family, and no one don't like each other. What?
Nobody don't like each other.
Why? Why? What is the reason?
And I'm sure the reason is minute.
It probably is, but do you feel like sometimes in certain families, like, you know, like the older generation could have a pusser,
Yeah.
and then it just starts filtering down to the
Oh,
younger generation.
yes,
Why?
yes.
Why is that, please? Can I? This is a serious question. I'm not even gassing a thing. This is a serious question. If the oldest is having a madness,
It's true.
yeah, why has their pusser, yeah, their
Trickle
madness trickled down into the younger generation? Why are we taking on their problems?
Yeah.
Why are you mad at
That
me
is so
because of what happened with your mum and my mum, or
Granny,
or grannies and granduncles and grandaunts? Like, why are we doing this, people?
It's true. What has that got to do with us?
Exactly. What have I done to you? Do you get what I'm saying? Or sometimes you can get like, you know, you got the jealous family member, and then their child is now jealous of you. What? What have I done? Do you get what I'm saying?
This serious.
It's a bit deep.
Yeah, it's serious. It's true. It's so true. I know so much families that go through that, you know. I know it with my own 2 eyes.
It's ridiculous, man.
You don't talk to that grandma, so now I'm not talking to your grandchild, your great-grandchild,
Yeah,
and your great-great-grandchild.
I'm just treating
Like,
you away.
what?
I'm just treating you away. I've experienced this, guys. This is why I'm passionate. Because it's a bit deep. It's actually a bit deep. You know, you go and check a family member, and they're like, so why you here? Just blatantly just, why you here? Wow. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, okay, goodbye. Like, there was nothing more for me to say.
It's
This
true.
is what this family member is saying to me. Why are you here? I've come to visit you. I've come to see if you're okay. And you have said to me, why are you here?
Yeah, as Faye says. And yes, then children get involved, and it's nothing to do with them. It's a joke.
It's such a joke.
Oh, so what's your... Imagine if you start arguing with them now. So what is it? What is it about me? What is it? Why are you not talking to me? Because my mum don't talk to you.
Not even that. You might even just hear this.
Crickets.
Nothing. Because they don't have a real reason. Do you get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They don't have a real reason why they're not chatting to you. You're just taking on your mum's problems. And it don't make sense.
And this is why we question, are you really family?
Exactly.
Are you really family? Because as far as I'm concerned, families are supposed to treat each other like that. Why is it, support and, respect come from everywhere else apart from family? Why is that?
I don't know, it's
Getting worse.
I think that's a really good question. I feel like sometimes
Respect and support, it comes from everywhere else apart from your own family.
yeah, it's a bit mad.
And then a lot of the times when one of your family members, reach to the top of their career, to the highest point, and they've got it financially, oh yes, that's when they all want to come.
Don't come to me,
The ones that don't speak to you, the one that's been talking about you to this cousin, that cousin, or whatever. Oh yes, that's when they want to come to you. Oh yes, long time.
Yes, yes, Gilbert. Yeah, but me did hear say your daughter did make it,
Yeah.
So when is the barbecue?
Yeah.
No. Keep that same energy, Gilbert.
Yeah.
Or whatever his name is. Do you know what I mean?
That's the thing.
Keep that same energy.
That's when everybody wants to rally round, and it's just unacceptable, actually.
But it's
Because what
like-
am I supposed to do now? Because the thing is, if I turn you away now, that's going to be the next thing.
And it's like what the anonymous person commented is superficial, isn't it? It's like a superficial relationship.
Yes.
You don't really want to kind of build something genuine or something real in terms of family. You're just there for whatever you can
What
gain.
benefits?
Yeah. What's the benefits of me?
What is the
being-
benefits of me being around you? What can I get from you?
Another anonymous person says, is not being close to family seen as a red flag to you? So they're asking us a question. Is that a red flag?
Say that again.
So they have said, is not being close to a family
Yeah.
or close to your family a red flag to you? Is that a red flag? Not being close to your family?
Yes.
Yes.
This serious?
Where's the red flag?
We are say. Are you kidding me? You chat too much.
It's a red flag, people.
It's a red flag. The flag is so red. Yeah, it's a
this
red
fella
flag for me.
at the top of the mountain with the flag, and you're just swinging it. Yeah, it is such a red flag because at the end of the day, all right, fair enough, you're not going to get along with everybody, not because they're family. Everyone's got different personalities. We're not saying that you're going to get along with everybody in your family. That is impossible. It's impossible.
But yeah,
As somebody says to you that they get on with every single member of the family, I think that's a bit of a
it's
lie.
a lie.
This serious? Oh dear. Oh dear.
It's a goddamn lie.
I think they put up with people.
Yes. People are cordial.
They're not getting on with them, They're putting up with it.
Right. They give them the surface level. Like, oh, yeah, man, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
The fake laugh.
Yep.
Even that, the fake laugh, the fake hug. Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah, man, long time now. We should link up, And you never do. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a bit deep. Welcome aboard, Benson.
Good evening.
Morning.
Every time.
How you doing?
Not too bad,
No,
Giving thanks,
Good. What's your opinion? Are you really family? Do you business?
I think family is actually personality per se. Because it all depends on each and every individual personality that determines the friendship between how you would live with that person.
That's a good
Because
point.
make it either say family or friends, because you will still have persons who you would class as family who is not actually your family, but based on the fact that you get along, there's a bond in the way that you see things. So I think it's a personality thing.
Oh.
I think that's a good point, actually. Not everyone's personality is gonna.
I just
literally-
mentioned that as well.
Did you?
Yeah, but about the personality, because at the end of the day, like I said, you're not going to get along with everybody because everyone's personality is different.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. In
Yeah.
truth, and that's very true.
Do you know what I mean?
However, I feel like still, even though we might not, necessarily get along, I feel like because we're family, we should just make that little bit of extra effort. But that's just my opinion. Okay, that's just Zeus's opinion. When it's family, try to make that extra effort. Do you get what I'm saying? Especially if you're coming from a family where the older generation were very much together. You want to try and keep those traditions. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a lot of traditions in families. You want to try and keep those, especially if they're good traditions. You want to try and keep that flow and keep that going so your children's children can benefit from it. Do you get what I'm saying? But I just feel like nowadays it's like family doesn't really mean much to a lot of people. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, because I think everything has changed with time, and everybody is busy now thinking about trying to make an extra dollar or whatever it is, concentrating on more a personal thing. But if it do calls for say family gathering, if you will meet family and then everybody will come up and make some big speeches about we're gonna link together now, we will, this is where we should be doing this every time, and not everybody follow through where that is concerned. So we all get caught up in our personal lives.
No, that's very true.
And like for some family members, I don't think there's any family member that I think that I'm aware of that I don't communicate with when we need to communicate, or if we see each other. If they have anything against me, I don't know about it. You get what I mean? So it all depends on each one's personality, where you're able to communicate with some families.
Yeah.
And I think where that is even concerned, I guess, as family, trying to make life, everybody go have their separate ways to go. And then from there now, connection can be broken. All right?
But sorry to cut you. Do you feel like it's different in different countries though? Because I feel like, I don't know what it is maybe in the UK, but I feel like in other countries, like in the Caribbean, there's this more of this community vibe with family as well. So family and community, like it's just more of a community vibe. Is there a big difference?
I think it is. It is because, like, living here, and have the experience of going to different countries. Sometimes you don't even know your neighbors. So it's just like families, because here you would just go to work and then you're inside. And then Jamaica is a more place where everybody is in the same community and you're outdoor more.
Yes.
So it all depends on where you're located. But you still do have families who, on a yearly basis, they will have family gatherings. And if you even notice, it is something that we can even boil it down to, like, if you have a WhatsApp group with family members who are not around you and not in your surroundings.
Yeah.
If you notice, how often do you will have out of the blues everybody saying something? Sometimes it's just 4 or 5 persons keeping that group alive.
Yeah, that's very true. But I feel like those groups are needed though, because like it's like you said, everyone's doing their own things in their lives. So sometimes, like, if you're not able to go and physically see the person, it's good to kind of catch up in a group and catch some jokes and see how everyone's day's going, and do you get what I mean? Keep checking in.
But if you, as I said, remember you can still have the group, and you have a family group of 15, 20 members. And how many out of the group participate in the group chat?
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. not everyone necessarily
Yeah,
participates.
you know, so
And people participate in different times.
yeah, and I have to hold up my hand for that because majority of my family they live in Canada. By my dad's side is bigger, and they have a family group, and I probably the family group has been around now for maybe 5 years or 5 6 years, about 5 6 years, and I've only said.
Nah,
Two
Benson. Nah,
No, sir.
you need to check in.
No, sir.
You need
it's
to
it's
check in.
it's something that it's nothing intentional, and I'll go through the group from time to time when I have the time, not as frequent as I'm supposed to do, but at times I don't see anything too. So we are all I don't know if everybody is guilty of that, but I can hold my hand up to that.
I feel like
that aspect of it.
I'm very vocal in the group. It's just that if I'm like sometimes work can take over, and like I might have to catch up in the evening. I might say a quick 1-2, or like I'm just busy doing something else. But I definitely feel like I'm active in the group. Maybe not as active as I could be, but I'm definitely one of the active ones. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like for me, you know, right? I always have something to do. And I'll get messages, and sometimes it's 4 or 5 days, because I'll tell anybody, if you need to get in touch with me, don't message me. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
You're one of them people.
No.
Don't message me because you got probably
Just
like
call me.
500 messages that you haven't even seen.
Yeah.
No,
Don't
that's
message me,
crazy.
just call
That's
me.
crazy.
You know, so it's just one of those things, and looking into it now, I think I'll have to break that spell.
I think your family are watching now, looking forward to it. Big up yourself, Donald. Donald has something to say. Donald says, I think sometimes our expectations of family is so high that when a life-changing experience happens, we believe that they... What did he say? That they should... that they should be most supportive. In my experience, it has been my friends that have been there the most for me. But I don't know whether that is down to me feeling more comfortable sharing my deep thoughts and secrets with my friends than my actual family members. What do you think
My
about that?
apologies, people.
It all depends, because remember, you know, that is the thing. Like, from time to time, you will hear persons talk about it. Some family is like a burden to some family members. Because, say for instance, then, I have 4 or 5 brothers and 10 sisters. You understand? And then what happened is they will be working, right? And I'm working, right? And you will hear people from time to time saying that their family want to act as if it's their family, is their family, if you understand what I mean. Like their brother's family is their family, or their sister family is their family. Because a lot of family members like to pass down the burden to other family members.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
You
they
understand?
That's very true.
So that is the thing, because I'll always look out for my brothers and sisters and on their kids. And I've never experienced that before, right? And I hold my hand up, and if time comes that I have to participate and play my part, I would do it gladly without complaining. It will be my pleasure if I'm in the position to do what I have to do. But when you listen like to other people, I was having some conversation the other day with a guy saying that it's the same thing that his brother feel like it's his responsibility to take care of his nieces and nephews. And it's not. So sometimes that is the thing that also create segregation in family members.
Yes.
That's the same.
But it kind of coincides with what Donald's saying, though, isn't it? It's that expectation, like, because he was saying that he thinks sometimes our expectations of family is so high that when life-changing experience happens, we believe that they will be the most supportive. And just like how the conversation that you was having with your friend, why does he believe that, you know, he should take care of his nieces and nephews just automatically? It's the expectation is so high. Do you get what I'm saying? You're supposed to take care of your own children, and if something challenging happens, then you come in.
Anything else is a bonus. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not.
It shouldn't be expected. Do you know what I mean? I mean, like, families, you expect the family to do certain things, but end of the day, everyone's life is different, isn't it? Sometimes some family members can't meet, you know, some expectations what you may have. If you're having something life-changing in your life, it might clash with what's going on with them in their life.
100%.
Yeah, because not everyone's got lots of siblings either. Some people have got one.
No.
You know, some people
got
may
small
have none.
families.
Yeah.
Some people got small families, but I feel like I kind of resonate with what he's saying, because, you know, just that word family, you just expect that, oh my gosh, you know, your family's just going to have your back no matter what. And sometimes, because your expectation is so high of your family, and when it doesn't come through, you're kind of disappointed, and then you realize, my friend's actually been there a bit more than my actual family members. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not because they don't necessarily want to be there for you. Maybe it's because, you know, your own expectation of them is too high.
Yeah.
And they can't reach it. Do you know what I mean? It could be as simple as that. It's not that they don't want to be there. It's not that they don't want to check for you, but they just actually physically can't do it at this present time. You know?
Exactly.
What do you think about what Donald says, Nubian?
I just came in at the time. I didn't get to hear anything.
So I will say it again. Donald says, I
Yes.
think sometimes our expectations of family is so high that when a life-changing experience happens, we believe that they will be the most supportive. In my experience, it has been my friends that have been there the most for me. But I don't know whether that is down to me feeling more comfortable sharing my deep thoughts and secrets with my friends than my family.
That too, because sometimes, you know, sometimes family are very judgmental.
100%.
Sometimes family members are very judgmental, and, you know, I do agree with Donald. Especially, there's a few points in there that I agree with. Some family members can be judgmental more than your friends. You may definitely feel more comfortable talking to your friends about certain things more than your family.
But
That might spark more, like, talking to your family about certain things might spark an argument, depending on the personality. Just like you mentioned before, we both mentioned it. It depends on personalities. Do you know what I mean? The way that you delivered it to your friend, and you may have delivered that same information the exact same way to your family member. They'll just take it totally different. Sometimes the family members, they got their back up already before you even start.
True. Oh, God. What was you going to say, Vincent?
Well,
you was going to say something. Go on.
I don't have a problem in communicating with my family.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe because
This
like
serious.
Here what happened. Me personally, me feel within myself that when it comes to family members and even friends, when friends confide in you,
Yeah.
you have to act responsibly enough for keep what they are saying to you to yourself. So a lot of times what I do find out, like, you will find like family rift is because she say, me say, that say, she say.
For sure.
Yeah. What dear?
You understand?
It's true.
So from ever since, I don't know why people and family and friends around me always confine in me from a smaller age. So them probably confine in me because them know me not have a good memory. So when them tell me not go talk back because
Can't remember.
yeah, me forget it. So nobody. So anybody want to tell me them problem, you can't do it because nobody not go hear back. Because them don't talk. Me no remember what them say. You understand?
Serious?
Yeah. So family riff, you know, majority of the time, you know, he say, she say, me say, break up family, you know. You understand what I mean?
It's true.
Yeah. You didn't know, say Jennifer said, Sophie say, auntie cousin, my cousin John said this, say,
Yeah.
you know. And then,
What
and
is
then it start. I can't believe him said that car yesterday me give him 3 and a banana. Make him come back over and say, want to prepare them something.
You see?
You know them one there?
Yeah.
So, when you really calculate it and stuff, for a person to confine in a friend, there's nothing wrong because maybe at the time and based on their surrounding, a friend is closer to them than a family member. And one of the biggest thing now that I even find out, the incommunication that can also cause a rift, no matter how intelligent you are, is messaging.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I agree.
Oh my goodness.
Messaging.
Oh my gosh, I agree.
It's the worst form of communication, I
Yeah,
feel
man.
like.
Messaging. I don't-
Misconstrued.
Yes.
100%.
All the time.
Yeah.
Because no one messages with punctuation and grammar.
Nobody.
No one.
You're
No
just
one.
writing it.
You're just writing it. So how I'm writing it, you're going to read it in a completely different way. You're going to
Yeah.
perceive it in a different way. You're going to digest it in a completely different way. So even if I said it with good intentions, you could read it and be like, what? She coming at me. She coming
Yeah.
at me, yeah. And then come back with some next kind of message. And then I'm like, what? How did I get that response? Do you get what I'm saying? Because,
That's why I say these days, you know, I think it's better to voice note.
yeah.
Send a voice note more than a written message. What is voice notes bad too?
Call me.
What's wrong with voice notes?
Call me.
Yeah, voice notes.
Because I don't tell you, when it comes to messaging and voice note, sometimes me late, sometimes all a week. A man say, you never see me a message you. And me I say,
okay.
Jaja, you don't know, say, me tell you all the while, you know, better you call me, you know.
No, that's true.
more
Because
than
you might not
message
be, you might
Yeah.
not listen to it.
Yeah, call me. Me is a Mr. Call man, no matter what time, call me. You understand? So that is the thing, and messaging and the way that is like when you're communicating too, I don't think like it's just like family and friends, right? And every human being, right, have a different understanding of different certain things. There are things that you can go to a particular family member and it's okay with, you know? It's
Yeah.
okay to discuss anything and anything with them.
Yes.
And then you have another family member who you can't tell the same thing. And then we go, AY. You understand? And it's like when you share a conversation with anybody, per se, because family members also have attitude like any friend out there who is not a family member.
This serious? We are say. We are say.
I heard that.
Don't it? So
No,
true.
sometimes the attitude is too much. Bring
Yep.
it down a peg or two, actually. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like also sometimes with family members, you know, like obviously, you know, like when you're younger, yeah, there's like maybe 3 years difference, 4 years difference between your older cousin or whatever. But as you get older, you're both big people now. Do
No
you know
matter
what I
the
mean?
age.
No matter the age. So now your older cousin or your older, it could even be your auntie, but you know, you're quite close in age. Now you feel like you can come and tell me something in some way, and then I must just be like, okay, and just take the information, and you're just coming with attitude and saying like you're talking to me like you're a youngest. Like, do you get what I mean? Like you're a youngest, so don't chat to me in any. Wait, hold on. I pay my own bills.
yeah, but you are
I make my own money. Okay.
Oh,
you have to
Christine
give
says-
respect to get respect.
Exactly. Christine says, what if you don't answer the phone, Benson?
Call again.
Oh dear. Oh
Ring
dear.
again.
That's the thing.
You what happened?
Because sometimes, things happen. We're human beings, like, come
I'm
on.
gonna tell you something with family, how I think grudge and all those things cause from. And sitting here now and thinking about it, there's always a family member that did something years ago. Yeah, from 2000 BC. And that person, one of them out of family always say, you remember when him did do that? And that is how many years ago,
Yes.
Like maybe when you was 15 and now the person are 50, 60, 70.
Yeah, yeah.
And them still old
They'll
and
judge
family.
you.
One family member in the group I go say, you remember when him did do that? Me didn't know say no good for him then.
Yeah.
You remember when
It's
him do that?
true.
Yeah, holding the grudges.
Yes, and in every family, you always hear one person said, you remember when him did do that?
Yes, it's
You
true.
remember when she did that? You remember when she did say, and this you should have known him, because you hear she say, you remember when she said this?
But do you think that comes from jealousy, though? Do you feel like that comes from jealousy with that family member? Maybe the other family member has been quite successful, and that family member can't really hack it. So they're always going to pinpoint the faults or the wrongs that they may have done when they were younger, instead of actually, looking at their character now, even if it's changed. Do you think that's due to jealousy, or you just feel like that family member is just bad mind?
I don't.
Is that his favourite word?
It's my favorite word, because they are bad mind. No, I'm joking.
I wouldn't even boil it down to that.
No, because sometimes the thing is, right, Benson, it's like you said, you got some family members that was really confident when, all you lot are the same age group.
Yeah.
And you got some family members that are more confident than some. And you got some family members, they were more attracted to, women were more attracted to them, or men were more attracted to the woman. You understand? And from then, they will hold a grudge from all them back in the day. Oh yeah, you remember when you used to, they'll make it look like you was the town Lego beast.
yeah, but
It's true.
Yeah, man.
And you wasn't. You was just somebody that all the men may have liked. But because of that, they'll make you look like, oh yeah, you just one of them loose.
Yeah,
yeah,
you
man.
just
If
just a loose
man.
gal.
Anytime them do something, I remember this thing, I bet you know me know him. When them have a chit chat,
Yeah.
and a little corners, And him have a bridging now. So he would say, like him would say, I'm just gonna use a name for reference. Like him would say, say Cliffy a pastor now. And hear the man say, how you said to me? A thief, that man. Man, the thief. Him not say, yeah, congratulations to Cliffy, cause Cliffy a pastor.
He changed his life.
Him not think about that. The first thing he said, no, sir, a thief in our church, a thief. He the thief when him young.
You see?
So,
You see that though?
when you calculate all them things, no matter his success with the man, they say. Because even if it's like, normally, say Jamaica, right? Back in the days, when you applied to the police force, right? And this is something that is real true. Based on your postcode or your area, you have a slight chance of being selected,
Oh.
So they go by where you come from.
Based from where you're from,
Wow, what parish you're from.
A cloud come over your head.
Jeez.
So at the same thing, even transmit even in our social life by what you have done already or whatever.
Yeah.
Because now a man I go tell me say, my brethren a pastor now. And the first thing I go say, boy, say man the thief, a thief that man.
No,
Wow.
It's a lot though, man.
But it's a human being thing.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's
It's
a
true.
human being
However
thing.
you was back in the day,
Yeah,
no matter
them-
how old you are now,
Yes.
it
Yeah, man.
sticks with you.
Yeah,
It
man.
does.
Yeah, man. So
It does.
So family, and then sometimes you have some family too. When them have family gathering, you have to keep your fingers crossed. Cause you say, I wonder who I gonna start this tonight. Something I gonna kick off.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? And them now we see each other for years, and but yet still, you have to do them. One of them says, Jesus Christ, see Harry, you know. See Harry, come on. You wait till the drinks kick in. Something now go kick off, you know.
It's true.
I say you just worse if you keep it something, you just have your finger them hook up like chicken foot. And I say, I hope they nobody mash up my thing. And a family. You understand
It's
what I mean?
true.
Because you have some family, you know, very, very weary of them sort of something.
Yeah.
Because every family, you know, have an individual where either them lively or you know said this one when them have 2 drinks, you know? Because especially when them have a drink of family gathering.
Yeah.
And at that
100%.
time them start tell you when you're younger, you know.
Yeah.
You remember when you do this, you know? And him,
Yeah.
this a man who used to behave that way, and you know understand? so every family, right? The whole thing with the family, it depends on our personality and how we behave. Because somebody will come do something.
Exactly.
I don't know no family at all.
It's
That-
always a drink as well, you know. It's always a drink.
Ah,
There's
my
somebody
God,
with all
man.
the drink.
Oh my God. All one of them come late. And this your food they left for me.
Yeah.
And instead of them just barely take off the pot cover, you know, and them come late, you know,
dear.
them slam down the pot cover. Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Look where they left for me and then no see me I'm coming up.
Oh my gosh, I got real.
I must tiger near me food, you know, can I eat?
This serious.
Yeah. And them little vibe, so, you know, every little thing more
It's
time.
true,
But
man.
yet still, like we sitting now, here now, and observing all them things there. You understand? Big up yourself, anywhere you're there, big up yourself. You know, anywhere you're there. So, anytime you even look back and realize it's like, we can dare and we laugh about it because it's a thing, and it's we find it funny with what them do, and you say, you know, I can't believe in them really are behaving at this civilized time. You know what I
I've
want?
definitely got tears.
You know, so I just saw it go, really, you
Oh
know.
my god.
But it's fun. When
Lady
them-
Christine is not impressed with you, okay? She says you don't always answer your phone.
Oh my gosh.
no,
I got tears, man. I'm gone. I
my,
need to shoot somebody.
my always return calls, you know.
Yes.
Me see it. You know, it's like the phone. The phone behave like family sometimes.
Oh
know-
my gosh.
All right, I don't know if you have this experience with your phone, see me. Like your phone with there on. Like even this morning, me see it. It's like the phone have a tendency to go on silent. And I know me do it. I see we a family member behave too.
Silent.
Yeah, I may I say, my dear, I may I say, me and I go out and I look for some sun, you know, figure, you know,
Yeah.
do some little work. When me realize, me see this light a shine, I may I say, then how me not hear you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So as a family member them behave, more time them, you hear them ring and the next time them go on silent. That's how your phone them behave.
Oh god. Big up Shay. Hi Shay.
Big up
welcome
Shay.
to
Welcome
the
aboard.
Show. A
Welcome
new
to Chill and
listener.
Spill. Wow. Big up yourself, Shay.
Shay says, I believe family should support you in certain situations, but not all. It's sad to say. Don't get me wrong, I love my family. However, I don't think that I personally would be comfortable confiding in them.
You see, the same
It's
sort of thing.
because Moden even, EOI Moden, I wouldn't go that far. Because I have a family member, you know. Any profession where you can think of, I have a family member who is in that profession. Yeah? But it's because you and the family member may not communicate as regularly as how you're supposed to. So you don't find that comfort feeling
Yeah.
to share certain things with them.
Yeah.
So that is the thing, because we have families, some people have some very educated member of the family, some persons who you can confine in, but how often, because communication and opening up to a person,
Yeah.
you're more comfortable doing it with someone where you know.
or someone that you speak to often.
Yeah,
That's what
or
it
if you
is,
go to
yeah.
a counseling session. You understand? So it all depends on how you and that person communicate. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because some family, you know, really have your back, you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
yeah,
You
100%.
understand? So
100%. There's
Yeah.
and I'm grateful for my family. Big up my family.
Big up mine too.
Big up my family. I am grateful for my family. Big them up. Got
Each and
my-
every time.
Always got my back. Do you get what I mean? And I feel like sometimes we should talk about the good parts of the family.
yeah, man.
Do you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's not just like
The negative
the
parts.
negative parts of the family, but the good parts of the family, the family members that do have your back, that are
The
there
ride
for
or
you.
dies.
The ride or dies. Don't matter what you're going through, they're there. No matter how much times you might feel sad, you go to that house or you go and see that family member, instantly, like, all your problems have disappeared.
Yep.
Yeah, big up those family members out there.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah, man.
And you know, I feel like a lot of the time it's jealousy from the outside of the nice family that they get a lot of stick as well, because there's not many good, strong families. So you'll get a lot of negative from the outside because of that.
Yeah, especially if you've got a big family that is quite close.
Yeah.
I think that's quite rare as well. Even
Yeah.
a small family, but if you're very tight, where your family is like, your best friend, you see your family members, some of your family members like your best friend, people that are on the outside that haven't necessarily experienced that will find they find it hard to
get it.
digest.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? They don't really understand it. Like, why are you, okay, it's just your sister, or it's just your cousin, or it's just your, do you get what I mean? Well, why are you, what, do you have to go there with them? Or like, do you speak to them every minute of the day? And you're just like, yeah, because that's my people, them. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, big up to those family members still.
Big up all the supportive family members as well.
Yeah, man.
You understand? Because it's rare to have supportive family members. No matter what it is that you're doing, they're going to support you in it. You understand? And they will take the time out of their busy schedules to support you, no matter what. But people, on that note, we have to call it a night. I hope you all enjoyed the show. And make sure next week there will be no show. No show next week, people,
Why?
because it's my birthday. It's my birthday next week, people. So there's no show next week, but be sure we'll be back the week after that. Don't worry, we will be there with another great hot topic. So if you can't be good, be careful. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to all our platforms.
Follow.
Yes, Bigo, Facebook, YouTube, Kick, Mixcloud, and last but not least, GMPC Live Radio. Love you guys. Have you got anything else to say in the last words?
Yeah,
Love and
man.
light.
Yeah, and just appreciate everybody for whom they are. And enough love to everybody, but just accept people for who they are. Enough love every time.
Yes.
Good manners and proper conduct.
Take care of yourself, people.
Bye, guys. Bye.